This conference will now be recorded.
Okay. So uh, this is Nandini Software Solutions Private Limited, Bangalore. So we have a number of technologies in the market, right? So is there any reason, team, why we need to learn Talend ETL tool? If you learn Talend ETL tool, so what are the benefits we'll get it? Okay, compare with other technology. So I can learn Java also, right? I can learn Python also. I can learn Ab Initio also. I can learn Informatica. I can learn Power BI. So multiple technologies are there in the IT industry, right? So if you learn Talent, what are the benefits you will get it? Anyone having idea, team? So I'm sure that these are the ETL tools. See, ETL tools itself, I can see 5 to 6 ETL tools are there. Okay. So why we need to learn this Talent ETL tool, team? Anyone having idea? So ETL means extract the data. Extract the data means read the data. So suppose my customer is giving one text file, that file I want to read it. So that is called as a source, right? So reading the data. Okay. T means transform. Like I want to apply some conditions, business logics. We can go for this T. L for load. So after applying the conditions, again I have to save somewhere my data, right? That is called as a load. That is called as a my target system. So this is called as a ETL. So there are n number of ETL tools are there in the market. So Talent, Data Stage, Informatica. So Talent is a open source. We can download from Google and we can develop our project. So see, other ETL tools, this is Talent also licensed is there. Compare with the other ETL tools, cost is very less. Suppose other ETL tools cost is 10 lakhs. Assume that software, but Talent I can get it 5 lakhs itself. So whatever other ETL tools are doing, same thing I can do in the Talent. So along with some good features are there in the Talent. Cloud integration I can do easily. Cloud integration. I can easily connect to the cloud connections. Okay, nowadays cloud is more powerful, right, in the market. I can easily connect to the cloud. Okay, easy to develop it, easy to learn it, easy to learn, easy to develop. Okay, easy to maintain. After development we need to maintain, right? That maintenance also it's easy to maintain it. It's like a user friendly. Okay, so it's see, assume that here I want to develop one project. Assume that 5 members is required. I want to develop one project, 5 members is required. Suppose this project cost, assume that 1 crore. Assume that. See, for other ETL tools, see, for purchasing the product itself, I need to invest 10 lakhs. But here I need to invest 5 lakhs itself. Just approximately I am telling guys. See, I am saving the half of the budget. I can do same thing in other ETL tools along with I can do in the Talent itself. So customer, which one will preferable? Talent or other ETL tools? So obviously customer will prefer Talent ETL tool. See, other ETL tools also good market, guys. I'm not telling that. Other ETL tools also, as per the customer requirement, they have their own requirement. They have their own openings are there. Okay, but Talent now it is good future available. Good future upcoming another 25 to 30 years. It is very good future for Talent ETL tool. Okay, so that's why customer is preferring. No, no, that is the own Talent company name itself they have developed. The company Talent, that company name itself Talent, they have developed it. Okay. So now let me observe what we will learn from this in Talent. So what are the highlights of this institute? We'll see. See, we will cover project explanation, guys. We will explain the project explanation. We have both online and offline classes, interactive online and offline classes. Okay, at the same timing. So after class is done, I'm recording this session, right? This recording video I will send you. Okay. So along with real-time scenarios and materials, we have already prepared the materials, guys. Okay. So we have already prepared the materials and scenarios, interview questions and answers, talent. Okay. So real-time scenarios, SQL, everything. We have already predefined documents are there. So it is having clear steps. If you open any one document, it is having clear steps with the screenshot. That much level I have prepared it. Okay. You can easily understand it. See, with the screenshots, with the steps I have prepared it. These documents will share you. Okay. So this is the materials. So there are real-time scenarios documents are there. So those also we have prepared it. So around 10 documents are there, real-time scenarios documents. So okay. So these real-time scenarios also we will share it. We'll explain it and we'll give these materials. We'll provide you recording videos. Along with, I will help you to resume preparation. So after course is done, I will help you to resume preparation. Mock interviews will conduct if it is required. So doubts and clarifications, interview questions and answers. Okay, we have some interview questions and answers. Okay, these interview questions and answers will explain it. Okay, so most of the questions, whichever we are covering, from these questions only it will come in an interview. Most of the percentage. Okay, so so these are the highlights of Nandini software. We will provide it. Okay, so now let me observe some sample scenarios. Okay, let me observe some sample scenarios. Okay, so see, assume that, let me open one folder. So assume that I have one file here. So let me take, my customer is giving one text file. Okay, it is having some data. How many records are there, team, in this file? Can somebody tell me? How many records are there?
11 records.
Okay, 11 or 12. See, so when I see first record, is it data or different? It's a different, right? It is a call as a column names. What is the structure, schema, column names, field names? Okay, we'll see in the regular classes full explanation. So employee number, this is the employee number values. This is the employee name values. This is the job values. This is the salary values. This is the DEPT number values. So first record is a header record. Header record. We can call as a header record. So that's why total 11 records are there. Now what is my requirement? I want to read this file in Talend. Via Talend. This is the my source case. Now I want to read this file via Talend. I want to generate another text file. So that is, this is the file name src emp, right? Source is the src emp dot txt file, right? So I want to read this file. I want to generate another text file tgt underscore emp dot txt file. While generating, I don't want to load all the records. I want to load only DEPT number 10 records. How many DEPT number 10 records are there in this file, team? Can somebody tell me? How many DEPT number 10 records are there?
Three are there.
All three. So now what I want to do? So I want header record along with the DEPT number 10 records. I don't want to see other than the DEPT number 10 records. So where another DEPT number 10 is there? This one. These three records only, when I open the tgt underscore emp.txt file, I want to see that the data only DEPT number 10 records. I don't want to see other than the DEPT number 10 records. I don't want to see 10, 20, 30, whatever may be other records. See, this is the condition. What is my condition? DEPT number equal to 10. This is my source. I want reading the data. That is called as my source. Extract the data. That is called as extracting the data. Reading the data. Okay, ETL, right? So L for load. That is called as my target system. Okay, between ETL, right? L, right? L for transformation. That is called as a condition. What is the condition? This is the condition. My customer is giving one text file, srcmp.txt file. I want to read this text file. I want to load into another file. While loading, I want to load only DEPT number 10 record. This is the condition. Is the requirement is clear, everybody? Team, how to implement this in Talend? I will explain it. Yeah, you can give any name. Just for my understanding purpose, source, right? This is I have given source. TGT means target. So the shortcut name. You can give any name. See here, my customer will ask it. I want to generate the file name only emp.txt. That case, what I have to do? I need to give emp.txt. My customer will mention it. What is the file name I want to generate it? Okay. Now, let me go for the data talent. So this is the Talent Studio, guys. We'll install the software. Okay, later. Now, how to implement this? We'll see in the Talent. So right. So now we have to follow 5 steps, guys. 5 steps we need to follow to develop the talent job. To develop the talent. The first step, guys. See, this is the scheme. Header is there, right? This we can call as a schema. First, we have to create a schema in Talent. Okay, how to create it? I will explain it. Okay, so how to create a schema in Talent? Please observe, guys. Let me go for the Talent. So there is a metadata section. Under the metadata section, this is a text file, right? So there is a file delimiter. Right click the file delimiter, create a file delimiter. Create. So what we have to do? So in the left side, this is the repository. We can create a jobs and we can store the metadata schema. So under metadata section, okay, expand this metadata section. There is I can read the Excel file, XML file, different types of files are there. Now this is my file is which file? Is it text file, right? My file is text file. If text file means how to create it. So let me go for the file delimiter. Right click the file delimiter, create a file delimiter. Provide the file name. What is the file name? What is my file name, guys? srcemp, right? Okay, so let me give src underscore emp schema. I am creating this file. Okay, let me click the next button. Let me browse the file. Where this file is there, team? Where this file is there? So assume that 2024. So let me 830. Let me change this file path. So this file is available under January folder, right? 3rd January today, right? 3rd January 2014. This, okay. So now in this folder, so there is a source folder. Okay. So here target I am giving empty now. So now in the source folder, this is the file is there. srcmp file is there. Can somebody find it? srcmp. Let me open this. This is the file I am reading. Path is there. In this folder, I need to browse it. How to browse that path? We'll see now. Let me browse it. Talent classes. Okay. 3rd January folder. In the source folder. So there are multiple files are there. So I want to get the text file. Let me select the text files here. So let me click the date modified. So this is the file I want to read, right? srcmp. Let me select that file. Let me click the next button. See, employee number, what is the employee number value? What is the employee name value? So how will identify employee number to employee name? Something is separator, right? What is the separator online? Sorry guys, I have a little bit cough. So that's
Comma.
why. Other stream, is it comma? Sure.
Yeah, sure. Delimiter.
So employee number, comma, employee name, comma, job, comma, salary, comma, DPT number, right? Okay. So one column, this is employee number column. Employee number, comma, employee name, comma, job, comma, salary, comma, DPT number. So one column to another column separator is called field separator, column separator. What is the separator here? Comma delimited text file, right? So that's why. So when I see the field separator, my file is coming comma. That's why I need to select the comma here. My file is coming comma. Suppose my file is coming semicolon. What I have to select? I need to select semicolon. Suppose my file is coming different. The different I have to select it. So now let me select the comma. First line is the data or header record. First record. First record is header record or data. When I
Header
open
record.
this file, header
Header.
record. So if it is a header record, what I have to do means, so here header, I need to one record, right? One row is the header. I need to make it, right? So let me make as a header here. See, this is I'm selecting here. Let me refresh the preview. Let me click the next button. So here, no need to change anything here. Let me click the finish button. Now my file is created. Schema is created. Now I want to create a job. Let me create a job. What is the next step? Create a talent job by using the talent components. Okay. Here to learn this talent ETL tool, it is not required any coding guys. Just we need to think it and develop it. So second step, create a talent job by using the talent components. How to create a talent job? So let me go for the job designs. Create a job. Right click the and create a job. What is the job name? I can give demo 25. You can give any name. So my workspace is opening. Now I have to use the talent components here. So for reading the text file here. So I want to read the text file, right? In talent we have to use something that is called as a component. So T file input delimited. By using the T file input delimiter, I can read the text file. I want to generate the another text file. We have to use T file output delimiter. Sorry guys, I have a little bit cough. Okay, this will make 1 or 2 days to relax it. So after that, it will not cause any issues. Okay, because of I have already committed, so that's why I started. Because of I can't postpone, right? That's why I started it. Okay. So now, so I want to generate the text file. So what is the component we have to use it? There is a one component T file output delimiter. By using the T file output delimiter, I can generate the text file. I want to read the text file. We can use the T file input delimiter. I want to generate the text file output, right? We have to use T file output delimited component. Between I want to apply the condition. What is the condition, team? Can somebody tell me, online people? What is the condition? DEPT number equal to
Repeat
10.
number equal 10.
So for that, we have to use some component that is called as a tFilterRow component. tFilterRow component. Okay. So let me use the components now. So let me let me drag this metadata. Let me use for reading the text file, we have to use the tFile input delimited component. Now I want to generate the output text file. What is the component I have to use, team? tFile output delimiter. How to take the components? Please observe guys. This one, how to drag it. Simply select whichever I have created. Let me use the drag into the designer workspace. Let me use the tFile input delimiter. Now I want to generate the text file, right? Keep the cursor here, type the tFile output delimiter. tFile output delimiter. Between what is the logic? I want to apply the DEPT number 10. We have to use the component called tFilterRow, right? So let me keep the cursor here, type tFilterRow component. So after typing, it will come these components. Okay. So what I have to do, second step. So we need to create a talent job by using the talent components. Then I have to take it. What is the next step? I need to define the links between the component. See, I want to process the data from source to target. We need to give the mapping links. How to give the mapping link? Right click, row main. Right click, row filter. So what we have to do next step? We need to define the links between the component. One component. This is one component to another component. I need to process the data. We need to define the links between the components. Now, fourth step. Define the properties. Income. Okay. Define the properties. How to define it? Double click this one. This is I already created. I don't need to do anything here. Double click the tFilterRow component. So what is the condition, team? Which is the condition? DEPT number equal to 10. DEPT number equal to 10. So double click the tFile output delimiter where I have to generate the output file. So let me browse the target path where I have to generate the output file. That path I can select here. So I want to select this path. Let me go for the Venkata talent classes. Let me go for the target folder. So here in the target folder, I want to generate output1.txt. Output1.txt. So while generating, I want to see the header record. Header record. Header means this is the column names, right? I want to see that. So I want to see the separator comma here. Okay, let me save the job. Final. Let me run the job. Last step. Execute the process. How to execute it? So let me go for here. So there is a run button. Let me run the job. My job is running. So my job is successfully finished. Exit code 0 means job is successfully finished. So my source having 11 record. My target is loading 3 records. How many records are loading, team? 3 records. Let me go for the target folder. So when I see the target file, I can see that only DEPT number 10 records are there. Okay. So now see my source having 11 records, 3 records are loading fine here. The remaining 8 records are rejected data, right? The remaining 8 rejected data, I want to generate another text file here. Okay, the text file name I want here rejected data.txt file. So as we said, this one we have to generate the tgt file, right? Okay, so I can give here tgt_emp.txt file. tgt_emp.txt file. Now, so I want to generate another output file, rejected data dot emp.txt file I want to generate here. So for I want to generate another text file, we have to use tFile output delimiter component. So let me give rejected link. Okay. So double click the rejected output. Let me browse the rejected path where I have to generate the output file. I need to save somewhere, right? So that is called target path. I'm selecting the target path. What is the file name I want to generate now? Rejected data underscore emp.txt. So I want to field separator comma include header. Let me go for advanced. Okay. So let me go for here. So nothing. All the files are deleted now. Empty folder is there. When I run the job, how many files it will generated? 2 files it will generate. See, valid records, 3 records. TGTM. Okay. So another file, the rejected data. Rejected data. Other than the DEPT number 10 records, I want to load here. Other than the DEPT number 10 records. Okay. So by using the filter row, tFilterRow component, I can filter the data. What is the use of tFilterRow? By using the tFilterRow component, we can call as a components, guys. Okay. What is the use of this component? I wanted to filter the data. I wanted to filter the data. I want to write some condition. We can use tFilterRow component. Okay. So what is the use of tFile input delimiter? You have to learn. That's it. We have to learn. So what it will do? tFilterRow, what it will do? So what it will do? tFile input delimiter team. What it will do? By using the tFile input delimiter,
Read the data.
I can read the text files. I can't read Excel file by using this component. I can read only text files and CSV file. Only .txt file, .csv files I can read it. I can't read Excel file by using this tFile input delimiter. For reading Excel file, there is a separate component is there. Okay. So now I want to generate the text file or CSV file. We have to use tFile output delimiter. By using the tFile output delimited component, I can generate the either text file or CSV file. Okay. So now tell me, so same file here instead of text file, I want to generate the CSV file. What I have to do? I have to give the extension. What I have to give the extension dot CSV, right? If you want CSV means dot TSV. Okay, let me run it. I want to only one output file. So let me delete it, all the files. So now let me run the job. My job is running. So 11 records, 3 records file should be generated CSV file. See, CSV file is open. I can see only DPT number 10 records. So second one I am generating text file only, not CSV file. So here rejected data. This is the way to implement that. My customer is giving one file. That file I am reading it. I'm separating the 2 files. One is the valid data and another one invalid data. Is it clear, team? Any questions on this scenario? Now you tell me, for the same scenarios, I don't want only one small change. I want to load only DPT number target file. I want to see 20 records. Here 20 records. So rejected file other than the 20 I want to do it. Where I have to change it? Where I have to change it? See, I'm creating new job, file and save as the job, demo 26. My requirement is now for this job, demo 26 job. I want to load DEPT number 20 records here. I want to load here other than the DEPT number 20 records. So double click the T filter row. What I have to do now? What is the filter value I have to give now, team? I need to give
20.
20 here.
Only 20.
So now, so this is the you want same output, okay? So now let me save the job, file, and save, run the job. I'm sure that job will fail now. 100% job will fail. Why it is failing? What is the error? Let me resolve that issue. See, this tgt underscore emp.csv file, when I open my folder, it is already there. It is already there, right? So what I have to do? This file I need to delete and reload the data, or else I have already DPT number 10. I want to add the only 20. What I have to do? So that is I need to mention it. If file is already there, my job will fail. I don't want to fail the job means. Let me go for advanced setting. So there is a one option, guys. Uncheck, throw an error if the file is already. If file is already there, I don't want to fail the job means we need to uncheck the checkbox. We need to uncheck the checkbox. If my target file is already existing, I don't want to fail my job. When I run the job, I don't want to fail it. We need to uncheck the checkbox. Throw an error if the file is already exist. Let me go for the T file output delimiter 2. Advanced setting. What I have to do, team? My file is already there. I don't want to fail the job. What I have to do, team, here? So this one, I need to uncheck it. Okay. So now let me save the job file and save the job. Let me run the job. How to run it? There is a run tab. There is a run button. Let me run the job. So my job is running. My job is finished. There is no error, right? We'll use it. Always overwrite mode, right? My file is already existing. I want to overwrite the data. See, it is coming only 10, 20. Rejected file, what it will go? Other than the 20. So is it clear, team? Now, now I want to load 30 record. Can somebody tell me what is the change I have to do? My requirement is I want to read this file. So demo 27. Okay. I want to read this file. I want to generate the output file. 30 records here. Other than the 30 here. How to do, team? Where I have to change? Can somebody tell me?
In
One
filter
small thing.
condition, we have to change that.
Filter condition. What I have to change? What I
Department
have to
number
do?
30.
30. Let me save the job. File and save the job. So, okay, file and save, or there is a save button here. This one also I can use it. Control yes. So now let me run the job. So I'm running the job. Why it is failed? See, why it is failing? See, because the file is already open. When I open it, how can I reload the data? So before running, we need to close this file and now let me rerun it. Okay, now my job is finished. So let me go for the open output. When I open the output, TPT number 30 here. So the rejected output file other than the 30 records. Okay. So is it clear? So what we learned today? My customer is giving one file. That file I have to read it. I have to generate into the target file. While generating, I need to apply some condition. What is the condition customer is asking? That condition I have to apply it. Okay. This is the course content we are going to cover, guys. Okay. So I'm going to explain I will give the talent software. You no need to worry about. I will give the talent software. We will install the software in the class itself. Data warehousing concept, Oracle and okay, how to connect Snowflake and all will explain it. Talent components. Okay, these are the talent components. Okay. So how to connect Snowflake, how to connect Redshift, how to connect Teradata, Oracle. So SAD types. Okay. So real-time scenarios, project explanation, mock interviews, how to schedule the jobs. Okay, this and all will cover in this is the huh? Database also. Basic SQL also will cover it. Yeah, how to correct Redshift also will cover it. Okay, full package. See, so if you're joining from my institute, full package will provide guys. Full package. Okay, so let me stop recording. Let me take notes.